Okay, how are you doing? Now, in the first video that I've ever posted on here, I posted my personal opinion on this Stanley 60-piece tool set, socket set that I've got from Walmart. It was on sale, like I stated before. I'm not going to go into too much past on it because of what I paid for it and everything, but overall it was a good buy. And let me go ahead and open this up and show you what exactly everything in here looks like. When you unsnap these, you got to hold this and then pull it open in order for it to work. Found that out the hard way. Okay, now this is your bit set. See, right there. Okay, we'll put that back. Right here is your socket set. Unfortunately, it only comes in one size only. This would be a 5/8? Yeah, 5/8. Typical for most standard size spark plugs. And over here, a bit driver, which actually is very good. And right here would be your bit socket to hold those. Now, I didn't go into very typical detailed sizes, so let's go ahead. Hopefully you can see this. If not, I'll let you know what it is. You got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So obviously you're missing 16. And you're missing 18 through 21, 22, whatever have you. So, I mean, is this a good set to have? Of course it is. And then down here you have your standard sizes. Up here is metric. Down here is standard. So you would go from 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, and 13/16. And I'm sure somewhere between here and the other sizes, you're probably missing one or two. But hey, it's no big deal. This pretty much does what it's supposed to do. I've used it a couple of times already, and pardon me, I've used it a couple of times already, and overall, it is a very, very wonderful set. Up here, you got your 3/4 inch extension, and down here you got your 1/2 inch extension. Over here you have your 3/8 to 1/2 inch universal adapter, and then down here you have a couple of the smaller sizes, the 1/2 inch sockets. And the only downside is some of these can be a little difficult to get out, but hey, I ain't complaining. You know, it does what it's supposed to do. Let me go ahead and use this extension. There we go. Okay, and as you can see, this one right here is actually a 1/4 inch, so it's not a 1/2 inch. So it goes from a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch extension. It would be a universal adapter, which would be that one right there. But hey, it is a very, very good thing to use. This right here is for tightening. That right there is for loosening, and I really, really like it because you can hear the clicks. Plus, it also has the quick release mechanism, which makes for a very, very good ratchet. And I would highly recommend getting it over those other ones where you just pull the thing off. Because if you're turning around ratcheting something, you could turn around and pull the socket right off of the ratchet and it'd just be sitting there. So I would recommend getting that. That's definitely high quality. Overall review, do I like it? Yes, I love it. It's definitely a good thing to have. Down here you got your smaller sockets. Over here you got your 11, 12, and 13. Like I said, you can't go anything bigger than a 13 unless you get the bigger socket sets. Now, like I said, this is a 60-piece, so it's basically a beginner's tool set. Of course, you set it like that. That closes it and locks it. On the back, it basically gives you a in-depth detail of everything that is on it. And let me give you this right here. So if you can speed read, you're probably already getting through all of that right there. That right there is a limited lifetime warranty, so if it fails or if it breaks, Stanley will replace it. Call that phone number right there between the time that you're supposed to, and tell them what broke on it, and they'll send you out another piece basically free of charge. I think you have to fill out some kind of form and send it back with the part, and then to replace it. Luckily enough, I haven't had anything break on me. Up here, if you can speed read, you already see what that is. It's a 6-point set. all of the basic stuff. Spark plug socket, that's what that is. And of course over here you got all your other stuff. And like I said before, if you could speed read, you're probably already through all that. And of course you got the barcode down there. This right here is basically just a safety warning, where it's made from. Of course, it's made in China. But hey, can't complain. It serves its purpose. Like I said before, everything I have serves its purpose. But this right here definitely serves its purpose. I've used it a couple times already, and I love it. I'm just kind of ashamed that it's not more than just a 60 piece. Like I said in my previous video on my review on this, I had a 170 piece. Not 160, I had a 170 piece, and it got stolen. And it took me a couple of months to actually replace it, and I decided, hey, start off small, work your way up. So I got a 60 piece, according to that right there. And as I go on, I'm probably going to end up getting like deep end sockets, and I'll probably end up getting a new toolbox to put those in, and I'll probably combine it with this. But hey, it's about time for it. So, overall, and a lot of people's asked me this, not on YouTube, but on like Facebook and stuff like that. And I am on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter. And a lot of people has asked me, hey, what kind of tools would you recommend for this person who's just starting out? That right there is what I would recommend, 60 piece. Basically, it's the smaller sockets. It gets the job done. If you have something that has to have wrenches, I have another video about the stuff that is in this toolbox right here, which is also a Stanley. There you go, Stanley. For those of you who can speed read, you're probably already reading that right now. There you go. And this right here was only $15-ish, maybe $20. But hey, it serves its purpose. I've had this for 5 years, 6 years, somewhere in that area, and it works. It holds everything that I need. It serves its purpose. So basically, my videos is on things that serves their purpose. Does this serve its purpose? Yes. Does that serve its purpose? Yes. Here in the next video, everybody's always talking about what kind of car they got, what kind of options it has, what you would want to have on it, what kind of stuff you need for it. So I have a vehicle, and unfortunately, I don't do the work on it myself. I have people who do the work for me. And I'll give you a quick tour of the car. Well, it's nighttime, so you probably can't see it, but that's it right there. 2004 Hyundai Santa Fe. As you can see, it's too dark out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a more in-depth video, probably in the daylight, so you can see what all features and options it has. This is a 2004 model. Matter of fact, I'll go out here a little bit, give you some kind of a little quick glance at it. Sorry for all the non-Cincinnati fans out there. I am a huge Bengals fan. I'm also a huge Reds fan. There you go right there. Hyundai. I don't know if you can see it right there very well, but it says Santa Fe. Okay. Hyundai Santa Fe is my favorite vehicle overall. Obviously, you probably can't see it because it's too dark out, but let's look inside of the interior real quick. Okay, here we are. We're inside of the interior. You can see the door jar thing is on. You know what? It's so dark in here, let's just not even worry about doing this. But I'll go into a more in-depth video on this car at another point where it's more light out. But it is a very, very good vehicle. It's been very, very good to me. Like I said, I've had a couple of issues with it, but I had it professionally repaired because, hey, you get a nicer car like the one that I have instead of the one that I used to have. Hey, you want to have that thing professionally done. I paid, well, I really don't want to say what I paid for it, but I paid a good bit for the car, and I've already had over $1,000 worth of repair done to it. So, but yeah, that car runs and drives excellent. It's got just over 188,000 miles. And it still runs and drives strong. I change the oil on it every 3,000 miles. Now, technically, you don't have to do it every 3,000. You can go up to 5, maybe 6,000 before changing it. That's with certain synthetic oils. But I change it every 3,000 just to be on the safe side. And that's the only thing I do to it is just change the oil. Anything else that I have to have done to it, I get done professionally, only because I got it from a car lot. And Anytime they tell me that anytime something goes wrong with the car, bring it to us. Don't try and fix it yourself. You know, we'll keep you on the road. If you want to change your own oil, that's fine with us, but bring it to us if you have any major problems. And it has had some problems, so I've had it fixed, but it still runs and drives like a champ. So in my next video, I'm going to do an in-depth tour and review of my 2004 Hyundai Santa Fe. Until then, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. So until then, I will see you next time. Have a good day.